The German government recognized the full sovereignty of the Federated State of Austria in the spirit of the pronouncements of the German Führer and Chancellor of the 21st May 1935. Article 2 declared, each of the two governments regards the inner political order, including the question of Austrian National Socialism, obtaining the other country as an internal affair of the other country, upon which it will exercise neither direct nor indirect influence. The National Socialist movement in Austria, however, continued its illegal activities under cover of secrecy, and the National Socialists of Germany gave the party active support. The resulting incidents were seized upon by the German National Socialists as an excuse for interfering in Austrian affairs. After the conference of the 5th November 1937, these incidents rapidly multiplied. The relationship between the two countries steadily worsened, and finally the Austrian Chancellor Schuschnigg was persuaded by the defendant von Papen and others to seek a conference with Hitler, which took place at the Berchtesgaden on the 12th February 1938. The defendant Kittel was present at the conference, and Dr. Schuschnigg was threatened by Hitler with an immediate invasion of Austria. Schuschnigg finally agreed to grant a political amnesty to various Nazis convicted of crime and to appoint the Nazi Seyss Inquart as Minister of the Interior and Security, with control of the police. On the 9th March 1938, in an attempt to preserve the independence of his country, Dr. Schuschnigg decided to hold a plebiscite on the question of Austrian independence, which was fixed for the 13th March 1938. Hitler, 2 days later, sent an ultimatum to Schuschnigg that the plebiscite must be withdrawn. In the afternoon of the 11th March 1938, the defendant Göring made a series of demands upon the Austrian government, each backed up by the threat of invasion. After Schuschnigg had agreed to the cancellation of the plebiscite, another demand was put forward that Schuschnigg must resign and that the defendant Seyss Inquart should be appointed chancellor. In consequence, Schuschnigg resigned, and the president Miklas, after his first refusing to appoint Seyss Inquart as chancellor, gave way and appointed him. Meanwhile, Hitler had given the final order for the German troops to cross the border at dawn on the 12th of March and instructed Seyss Inquart to use formations of Austrian National Socialists to depose Miklas and to seize control of the Austrian government. After the order to march had been given to the German troops, Göring telephoned the German embassy in Vienna and dictated a telegram in which he wished Seyss Inquart to send Hitler to justify the military action which had already been ordered. It was the provisional Austrian government which, after the dismissal of Schuschnigg government, considers its task to establish peace and order in Austria, sends to the German government the urgent request to support it in its task and to help it to prevent bloodshed. For this purpose, it asks the German government to send German troops as soon as possible. Kepler, an official of the German embassy, replied, "Well, SA and SS are marching through the streets, but everything is quiet." After some further discussion, Göring stated, "Please show him, Seyss Inquart, the text of the telegram, and do tell him that we are asking him. Well, he doesn't even have to send the telegram. All he needs to do is say, 'Agreed.'" Seyss Inquart never sent the telegram. He never even telegraphed "agreed."